Well, I made my decision. I'm gonna just cut the very top off. So I have a full 250, 270 gallons. So all I did is I used a large straight edge level to mark lines. And then I used a drill bit to drill holes on all the corners. And I'm gonna be cutting it out. It actually is cuts like butter. I'm leaving this part here up so kind of give the fish some shade or whatever, and I can bring top pipes in here that need to place to hold them. And my cat wants to come out. Stormy, you see Stormy? Meow, meow, meow. All right, let me go ahead and continue cutting this, and then we'll do the next step. All right, that went pretty easy. I didn't know the video started there. That went pretty easy, and so it also makes it easier to clean out and have an access. I don't know how I'm gonna do the rain collection ones, but I'm gonna put it up here on this table and turn it on the side, spray it with some vinegar water solution, and rinse it out and wash it out. I did clean up the edges with a utility knife, get all the burrs off, and I actually think cutting it this way makes the side stronger. Having this curve here kind of makes the side stronger. If I would have cut down here, I don't know, it just seemed like it'd be kind of floppy. So I think this makes everything stronger. So, time for some cleaning. I can't tell, the sun's starting to set and I'm freezing my butt off. I had a phone call interrupt me. But I got the fish tanks in place, cages put back on. I'm doing that just to add support to the buckets, containers, so when they're filled with water we don't get any bows or anything, and it's free, it was included, might as well use it. And got all cleaned out. I started doing some framing around it right here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put these frames around all the corners and then all around the edges, and then I'll put on top of this even will be a more decorative piece. I don't know if it's gonna be redwood or just normal wood and paint. And then all along the side here I have to put another piece across there to match this, but I'm gonna put fence boards, cedar, and it's already stained with something so that they'll probably stay red for a longer period of time, but I can always paint them if I want to. But basically this will look like a big wooden box. And then I might even put another board across. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Don't know. I might continue the wood across to here, because, and then I'll drill through here, and then drill through here. For the only thing I have to really put through here is air hoses if I decide to go with a pump, and the water feed, because out of the back here and centered over there is going to be the slow. It's basically a drain, but it sucks up sludge from the bottom. You'll see that when it's all done. And then I'll pipe those together, and they will go over to the side here, which is where the filters will go. I'm still got to go get the barrels for. Right here is going to be the. What do you call it? Not swirl, but whatever. It's a solids removal filter. I forget. Radial filter thing. Yeah, that's what it's called. Then I'll have a biomechanical filter next to it. Other way around. Sludge here, because that pipe's going to come up into the sludge, and then the sludge is going to go out, down, and up into, or maybe just across into, I haven't figured it out yet, into the biofilter. And then from the biofilter, it will have a pipe coming up this way, down, and then to our hole, which I almost fell into, for the sump. So, making progress, and I'll probably bounce between these and the containers and everything. So, yeah, I did change my mind. If you guys caught that, I decided to take one of the tote containers that was going to be for the rain, and go ahead and install 2 fish tanks now. Get it out of the way. Don't have to fill up the second one. I might just, you know, put goldfish in one, tilapia in the other. I don't know. Adults in one and babies in the other. I don't know, but I figured let's just get it done and get it plumbed. The 2 fish tanks for now. I'm just hoping that doesn't mean I'm going to need another sump tank. I don't want to dig any more holes. I got room for it, barely. I don't want to do any more holes. So, yeah, there we go. And then I'll have one for the rain. It's not supposed to rain here for at least 2 weeks. We got no rain on the horizon. Looks like we're going to another drought. So I'll keep an eye out for some cheap containers, or else I will get 2 new ones delivered, and I'll just go to 3 for the rain. So there we go. Talk to you guys later. Oh, well, another day is done. Saturday evening here. Sun's getting ready to set, but I'm just exhausted and hurting, so I'm calling it a day. But spent the morning sourcing at the swamp meet, and then spending some time with the daughter. Went down to the Buddhist temple, and then went and looked at a new, or not new, but new to me, nursery in the center of the city. It's really cool. I'll have to do a video there sometime. But here's what I got done today. That I finished framing out the fish tanks here. Got the frame all the way around the edges and up and down. It's in there pretty tight, I hope. Yeah, it's pretty tight. It ain't going nowhere. And these fish tanks are well supported with the cages and everything. This is the back side, and the grow beds. The first row of grow beds will be going right down here. I will, you can see here, I start putting siding up. I will put siding here, but I ran out. The main reason. But yeah, and I'm gonna have to plumb the holes here as well. So, but yeah, I gotta try to get back here so you can see it. But I got the siding done on this side, which is closest to our patio. And then I got the front side, I guess. There's not much front because there's the edge of the house, and we'll probably have plants going all along here eventually. The 2 boards here and 2 boards here. Actually, down below cover up where the, see if I can see it here. You can barely see the handle down there, but that's the spout, drain spout out of the tub, tank, whatever you want to call it. So if I ever need to get to that, I'm gonna have these 2 boards and those 2 boards held on by screws. I didn't have the right size, so I just put them up there with these to space everything. And I got around to here, and then I ran out. I thought I calculated 27 boards go around the 2 sides and the front, but guess my measurements or what I remembered was wrong. So I'll do a quick measurement and figure out how many more I need and get those tomorrow on the way back from the swamp meet. And I'll finish this up, then I'll start putting these grow beds together. And what I figured out, what I luckily discovered when I cut those to size, it leaves me with these, which are going to be perfect for covering up. So the buckets aren't seen. I'll just put a, when I do the supports for the grow beds, I'm going to have a beam going across here, so I can have 2 supports going across to support the center. And then these will wrap around, hang a little bit. I don't know, I might cut them again. Don't know. But yeah, to make it look nicer, so you're just not looking at these green barrels. It will look nice like that. And next to that, it'll look pretty damn good, I think. And like I said, I'm going to have lattice up here. Keep on showing you my vision, but it will come true here. I'm going to have lattice coming up here on the back side of the grow beds for the tomatoes and everything to tie off to. So I don't know if I need to do the back side of this, but yeah, I'm going to. And then, yeah, and then I'll put in a power box somewhere along here, right here in the middle. I'd already piped, I'll run a cord for now, but I already piped down here when I had the greenhouse. So I'll finish piping that into the laundry room. And then it comes out right here. So I can just take it from there over to the power box, and that will be nifty. So yeah, that was for the greenhouse. So that's what I got done today. I'll probably finish this up and then wrap up this video tomorrow, and you guys will be seeing it Sunday evening or Monday. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, let's wrap this day up. It's Monday, and I'm going to wrap this video up with here. We've got a nice sunset. Let's burn out the screen here. It's a nice sunset evening, but it's been a past couple days of 90 degrees plus here in Santee, part of San Diego. Anyway, but I wanted to get this finished today, so I spent the last hour and a half when it was starting to cool off and finished wrapping the fish tanks. This is the back side. See, I decided to put little squares where I'm gonna put the outlets from each tank. I capped off the box with 1x6 all the way around, which will be painted white just to kind of protect it. And I'm gonna have lids here. I'm gonna put another cross, 2x4 cross here, another 1x6 to kind of separate the two, and then I'll have 2 lids here. But I'm gonna save the lids for the end, towards the end, because I need to get in here and work, and messing with the lids is gonna be a pain in the butt. It looks like I have one piece of wood here that I might pop off and lower a bit so I can get this down a little bit lower. Anyway, so that's gonna wrap up this video. Fish tank finished, at least in, and let me back up without falling in a hole. So it's ready to go. Start plumbing. As you can see, I did go out and purchase some pipe. We got 2 sticks of 2-inch, which is going to be, I'm going to use the 1-inch. Got 2 sticks of 1-inch, no, 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches is going to be coming out of each tank and down into the 2-inch. And the 2-inch will, I went and got some barrels too today for the filters. So the 2-inch will feed the filters and go through the filters and then come out and dump into the sump tank on 2-inch. And I'll probably do all my drains in 2-inch, just so I have plenty of capacity. And like I said, I did get the buckets here. Got 2 barrels here. I think they're 45 gallon. I'm not sure. They're not 55 gallon, but they're close. Either 45 or 50 gallons each. But I got them mainly because of the lids. I'm not going to use the white clamp-on lids here, but the white clamps, I'm going to take those off. So I just have this lid going on there, and that's all I really need, just to keep the light out and the bugs out. And then on the radial, I'll use this black bucket. I'll screw it to the top, and that will be what stops the flow, so the solids will settle out. I also got all my uniseal, so I'm ready to go here. I'm also going to change my mind again. The barrel beds, which I've already started to frame here, are now going to go. Oh, there's my daughter. She doesn't want to be in the video, but they're going to go over here now, and they might not all be media beds. Some of them might be DWCs, but along here I'm going to put Dutch buckets. I don't know if I'm going to do double Dutch, but I'm going to do Dutch buckets, and I think, I haven't measured it out yet, I'm going to do 2 rows, one up high and one a little bit lower, and that will give me about 16 times, that will give me 32 buckets of all the vining and fruiting plants to do. And then I can have when a wire is coming down for each of them. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. I don't know exactly what I'm going to work on next. My guy's been digging the hole, is out with a hurt hand right now, so I might have to do a little bit of it, and unless he comes back this week, so I'd rather him do it. But we'll keep on working. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Hope you guys are all happy and healthy and living life. See ya.